22, Season 4 of the Season 6 tournament. I'm Watkin, and with me is Lick, the
How y'all
famous
doing?
Lick.
I wouldn't necessarily say famous.
Yeah, the veteran host slash caster of previous tournaments, Lick. How come you can't? How come you're not casting, hosting this time around, Lick? Is it
I
more
wanted
of
it
a
to be fair to everybody, considering that we had some difficulties with setting up which server you play on typically in this
yeah,
game. They swapped it around with me being currently in the States. It's, well, everybody else being in EU kind of makes you ping a little weird. So I decided I would be nice and let everybody play on a level playing field this time around. Low ping, so that way we get to see everybody's prowess in action.
yeah? Ubisoft really screwed us over, and now you guys have to deal with rookie hosts like myself.
That's all right.
So we're just waiting for Matt Bands, and then hopefully we can get straight into the action and see some people click on heads, because that's what we're here for.
Technically, it's pull the trigger on
Pull
heads.
the yes,
So
yes. No, no clicking on
we're
heads,
not
please.
using mouse.
Any
Yeah,
mouse
we're
and
not using
keyboard, we
mouse and
will
keyboard.
we will report you.
I did want to bring up some stuff to get everybody a little bit up to speed, so that way you
Yeah,
know. Blue team is Iana, Montana, and orange team is the Green Apple Gang. Iana's first match yesterday was against Blue on Clubhouse, and they came out victorious 6-3. Even though there were some technical difficulties on Blue, being
yeah.
down a man, they were able to come out and show that they could still be able to almost send it to the full round count with just four. Green Apple Gang also's first match yesterday went up against Blue on Outback, and this time they were able to take it to the full round count, but sadly it wound up in a tie. So far right now, based on round difference, or rounds lost, I should say, purple and green are actually battling for the top of their group currently. So we'll have to see who pulls ahead in this one today.
Yeah. Who do you think will pull ahead? Who have you got your money on for this one, Lick?
Uh, well, judging from both teams and how they're all nice and stacked up here for us to take a gander at, I mean, honestly, purple the other day had a very strong showing,
Yeah,
especially coming out with that win, just edging out ahead there. And Green has a solid amount of good players on their team. Mind you, I missed the game yesterday, so I can't comment on their ability yesterday. But we'll have to see what they're able to do today. Realistically, it's up in the air. I can't
yeah.
pick teams. We'll just have to see what happens here.
I have to agree there. Purple team, there's a lot of players there that unfortunately I've not had the pleasure of playing with them, so I'm not 100% sure on their skill level or how well they play together. However, green team, you've got some regular names there with Raptors, Demon, Rex Roy. I mean, they played in the game yesterday with Hyperia and Eski as well. So that team, they play together regularly anyway. So we kind of expected a tough game. So I'm very interested to see how Purple are going to play this out. Iana, Montana, not Purple. They are the blue team.
So we'll just have to wait and see what happens here. We're currently waiting on map bans. We'll have to see
Yes.
what happens here with that.
I think regardless of anything, it's going to be a close game, and I think this is going to be one of the pinnacle matches of the tournament with these two teams. I think they're both very good teams on paper, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out and where they want to play today. I mean, I'd like to see a kind of off-meta map, maybe
Well,
see
well,
Oregon
it
or
looks like
Theme
we're gonna
Park.
go to Coastline here for this.
Oh,
I just happened to pop in and see it because we were talking about this earlier. I didn't realize we were gonna get the links here, but it looks like we were going to Coastline with Iana Montana starting out on attack here.
okay.
For a little quick reference, we're just gonna get this down real fast. Iana Montana banned Clubhouse, Villa, and for some reason everything just went a little wonky on my screen, so it's kind of hard to see. Outback and Green Apple Gang, Cafe, Oregon, and Theme Park, they got rid of there.
Okay,
So,
yes, apologies for that. We didn't see those bands happening live. So Coastline with Iana Montana attacking first. Let's get to it.
yes. So, we will have to see how well these two teams stack up together on Coastline,
This is
considering
a
Coastline
very
is
good map.
It is a very good map.
Yeah.
It is a fragger-friendly map.
Exactly.
Also.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting.
So we
So
just have to wait and see what happens.
I think the beauty of this map is, like you said, it's Fragger frenzy. This is. You don't need a hard breacher really for any site. You just bring your best guns and just go all out.
I would say, realistically, the only hard breacher you ever need on this map is Iana,
Yes.
especially when going billiards hookah.
Okay.
Because you're
So,
able to get that big old wall out there in
yes,
the
just for them
courtyard
lines of
and
sight.
get nice long angles. So it looks like Ying's going to be one of our first
Yeah.
attackers
So
going
Green
here.
Apple Gang getting rid of Ying, with Iana Montana taking Jackal off the board, which is a fairly common ban. I'll assume there's going to be a lot of roamers on this map, so you need to get Jackal off there.
But, I mean, there are other operators that do help out against roamers. Lion comes to mind, Nomad as well, being able to cut off rotations. Looks like Echo is going to be coming out as well.
Yeah.
And then you even got Gridlock as well as another really good one to help against roamers.
Oh, and a Valk ban. She can be very strong on this map. There's a lot of outside cam spots you can throw. They're very tricky to see, but you know, an IQ should clear those up. So interesting to see the Valkyrie gone.
It will be nice to see Maestro come out. I mean, there's some really solid spots you can set up his cams here on this map, so we'll have to see if maybe that comes into play at all.
Yeah. And as you say, look, panic there on the Habana, so they are bringing some sort of hard breach, probably just to open up some lines of sight. I will apologise in advance for the movement and the camera movement in the first couple of rounds. I will be getting used to the controls again because it's been a while. So we see Glenn Lucky 6-pick off of IQ onto Zofia, and Kick-Ass Guy is thinking about, he's done it, he's 6-picked off of Alibi, and he's playing Legion. Legion, very strong operator on this map, in my opinion. There's 2 staircases. He can close off quite a big part of the map.
That he can, and I mean, it also is a little easier too now, considering it's a little easier for the attackers this time around now, considering that Legion's lost the ability to be able to see those glue mines through walls now, unless he's looking directly at them, which is really nice. So, you know, he might forget where he put those glue mines down.
Right, so Lick, I'm going to need your help here. How do I go up and down the floor?
If not, it's been a minute since I've done it. Triggers, I think? No, triggers.
Triggers zoom in and out, yeah.
D-pad up and down, potentially?
It is. Look at that.
There we go, see?
We got pros here.
Awesome.
Triangle goes first person.
Yep.
5 seconds left before insertion.
And then the bumpers move you between the vehicles. So,
Attacker's objective is to locate a
so
bomb.
far from what I have seen, nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary. A little interesting that Demon on the mute didn't bring the SAS shotgun. Potentially does have the SMG-11, so we'll see if it does anything with that there.
So we've got a standard kind of hold here by the Legion on blue stairs here with the rotate open. We're looking like a fairly standard hooker defense. It'd be interesting to see how the attackers will go for this.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So we've got Panic on the roof. He's probably going to open up a line of sight into Billiards just to put some pressure on defenders there. There doesn't seem to be anybody roaming, except for Raptors actually at the top of White Stairs. Let's see what's going on over here in Aquarium. Glento Lucky gets into a bit of a firefight with Raptors, I think, through the luggage window, and he takes down Rexroy, who ran out of Aquarium. So that's a good first pick. And that's a great shot by Parrot on Raptors. He will not be happy with that. And it looks like they're going to go for the Aquarium side push and try and get a plant off on default, I would imagine. It'd be interesting to see if there's any pre-placed C4s below. Obviously, Mute is the only operator there that could bring one, and he still has it in his arsenal, so that is not the case.
A bomb has been located.
Evan with a pick on Squizzy. Let's try and get across Oh, it was Evan I was watching. Apologies, that was a great wallbang on Squizzy. Wow, this guy is he is popping off already. 2 good kills, nearly killed the Nomad there. Be interesting to see how Iana Montana are gonna play this with that holding duck, and we're going for a plant in billiards. C4 coming out, misses,
Activating the diffuser.
and now it's for the retake for the defenders to try and get this
Defenders
diffuser.
have eyes on the diffuser.
Kickass and
Attackers
Evan
need to
both
protect
very
it.
low on HP. The attackers all very low as well. 3v2, so Glen So Lucky takes out Demon, so it's probably a combined 50 HP versus 30 HP. That's Evan gone. Parrot taking him down. Kickass takes down Panic, so it's 2v1. This is going to be tight, I think. Let's see how Kickass plays this. And that's the round. He did manage to get a pick on Parrot, so that really came down to the wire. And attackers take the round.
It was a very good round from the attack and also from the defense. One of the things that I was noticing, in case you guys weren't fully aware, as you can see on this side, it shows you everybody's equipment, their guns, their health, all that fun stuff, so that way you're able to fully see everything throughout the entire game. One of the really things that I found interesting was it shows you how many drones the attackers have. If it's a little white box, then it shows that the drone has been thrown out. If it's a gray one, it means that it's still on their person. If it's got an X where one of those little bubbles are, that means that drone is gone. They lost 1 drone that entire time.
Yeah, I
And
overlooked
never
that.
used any other drones. So they could have easily set up their drones, the last 2 that were alive, to be able to have the intel for their teammates to let them know where Legion was coming from, let them know as soon as he enters
Attackers
the
need to
billiards
locate and
from
defuse
either
bomb.
direction, he's coming down luggage. So, I just want to point that out. Use drones, guys. It gives you a little bit leg up.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So we're going to the same site here. Change an operator, so there's no dock now. Evan is on the Mozzie, so he is probably anticipating that they're going to use their drones more, and he's going to try and cut off the usage of those. Kickass guy playing Vigil, so he's going to play more of a roaming role. Raptor's back on the castle, and Demon swaps from one SAS operator to the other, and is now playing Smoke.
10 seconds
And it
remaining.
looks like it's going to try and hold off the aquarium side, which is where the attackers pushed in last time.
5 seconds to insert.
So I wouldn't be surprised if the attackers try a different kind of push, maybe come from theatre side, but it'll be interesting to see how aggressive they want to be. They seem to be very aggressive in the last round, so
It looked like they just kind of picked a spot and just went straight for it, right in.
yeah. So we got looks like they're going for a hooker balcony. Nope, scratch that. They're going to the roof. I think they're just going to scope out, see what's going on, and then plan their attack from there. Although 3 of them are going aquarium side again, so wouldn't be surprised if they try it again. Although there is a lot more defense cover over here. What we got on the roof? Negi and Panic, just looking for lines of sight. I think just try and push anyone away that's trying to rotate, and they're opening up the
Attackers have located
billiards
a bomb.
wall just to oh, was that tricked? I can't be tricked. Kickass guy takes out Parrot early, so that's a real dent in the attackers' forces. Where was that kill from? I think it was downstairs. It was, yeah, it was through the main lobby area. Let's check out what Glen So Lucky's doing. He's out here on his own on Aquarium Balcony. I think Raptors is playing luggage side again, like he was last time. And he's not, no. He is on the Cool Vibe stairs. It's probably going to be quite a tricky push from Aquarium. I think the attackers need to rethink their strategy here. And Glen So Lucky takes down Rexroy, so I think they can get Aquarium control. If Demon has anything to say about it, they won't. drones coming in, so they know where he is. And we've got 3 attackers over here on Aquarium balcony. Pushing in. Very aggressive by the attackers. Habana down. Demon's doing a great job here. And he managed to get the Habana down, but he was traded out by Squizzy. So
Attackers recovered
3v2.
the bomb
Most operators with full HP. This could come down to the wire again, I think. We've got Raptors and Evan, 2 great players left to try and get past. So, and the UMP just gets Negi down. I don't think Raptors knows.
Attackers have
He does know. Yeah, Evan takes down Glenn so lucky with a C4, so it's a 2v1 switch. So the defenders really do have the upper hand now. And Raptors hears them, and he's downed. That UMP didn't do any favours for him, and Evan takes down Squizzy for the round, so defenders win that. Another good round, another close round.
It's very interesting to watch how Iana Montana, the way they just kind of commit to a push. What it is they get to a certain point where they just brute force it.
Yeah, there's no going back.
Yeah, it's just, all right, this is what we've committed to, this is what we're going to go with, and our guns will do the work for us.
Yeah.
Which is very lucky for them because they do have some very solid guns on their team, so that does help. But, I mean, the one thing that I'm kind of concerned with is why didn't Green Apple adjust to it? Because they knew that they were pushing hard from Aquarium.
Yeah.
Why didn't they stack up more folk on Aquarium? Or even try and do the little cheeky, I wouldn't necessarily call it a spawn peek or even call it a run out, but get the kill from inside of the little lobby there. From
Yeah.
attackers to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
I think it was, who was it playing down there? Got the pick on Parrot. It was Kick-Ass, yeah. So he was down there putting pressure on. I'm not sure if he rotated straight after that kill, more than likely. At the start of the round, Green Apple Gang did have a lot of presence over in Aquarium, but as the round started, it seemed to have been left, and they left Rexroy in there on his own, and then that allowed Iana Montana to get control. But I'd say Demon did a great job there to hold off effectively 4 attackers, and he managed to get a kill, so
5 seconds to go.
that definitely helped out his team. So we're going kitchen now.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a
I wouldn't be
bomb.
surprised if we try and get some upstairs control. And we got Kick-Ass Guy. Looks like he's going for a spawn peek. Let's see how this goes for him. Don't think anybody spawned this side. Nope.
Cover me. Reloading.
Okay, are we going for a standard push, get the service door open, into lobby, and then probably upstairs? That's Parrot. Air jabbing off main lobby, so it looks like we're going for a repel play here. Where are the roamers? Kick-Ass Guy's up here in Penthouse, and he will definitely be aware that there's people rappelling onto the roof, so he will try and hold distance.
Raptors is supporting him, but he's over the buildings or very way.
Yeah, Raptors has come across now through luggage, so there's 2 players up here that the attackers have to try and get out before they can attack the site. Let's watch Raptors for a second here, see if we can get a pick on the guy rappelling. And it looks like a little bit of a stalemate. Just holding angles, being patient. There's no need to peek that angle. Kick-Ass Guy's moved back into VIP with Glenn so lucky, looking like he's getting the flank. Let's see if he can pick anybody up. Does Kick-Ass know he's here? He's solo, and Negi takes a pick, so that was a pinch. Raptors comes around into 90 and takes down Glenn so lucky, so that's a nice trade off there. And it looks like he's been chased down. So it looks like a top floor control is now the attackers, with Raptors rotating back downstairs. 1 minute left, so the attackers don't have much time to play with here. Be interesting to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to try and go for a kitchen push or service push?
EMP incoming.
And that's a banner opening up into, was that bathroom or was that from above? I think it may have been the bathroom wall. Rex already takes out Parrot, so we're going to 4v3 now. And it looks like a service push. Panic and Negi in. Panic takes out Rex. Demon trying to hold this off by himself. Where are the defenders? Squizzy takes down Evan, so it's Demon and Raptors versus 2v2. 2v2. Panic and Squizzy, Demon and Raptors. Panic takes down Demon. Diffuser is down in service. And Raptors all by himself over here in lobby. Going upstairs. I think he's going to probably drop the hatch and see what he can do. Maybe jump out the window. Let's see if he can clutch this. There's still plenty of time, 20 seconds. But you can hear that air job, I think. Yeah.
Defender is exposed.
He's probably going to play for time here. I don't think he can defuse that now.
Need to protect the diffuser.
Probably save the
Position
KD.
compromised.
That all-important tournament KD. No, he's going for it. Oh, and he just whiffed on the Habana there. I think he got a bit overwhelmed with two players right in his face. And Panic takes him down. So another good round for the attackers. It was looking a little bit sketchy for them then. They only had a minute and they were upstairs still, but good push.
I mean, pushes always seem to kind of at the very last second swap or flip on flip on a dime to be able to go from not looking too great to being fantastic, and there you go, you won the game.
Yeah.
So it'll be really interesting to see how they progress further, considering that they are only leading by one round. So we'll have to see if maybe they're able to stretch that, or if it might be a little bit more of a back and forth this time around.
Well, the Green Apple Gang are going back to kitchen service. I think they may have understood what mistakes they had made. Bringing a cap can this time, so I will be sure to be tracking Kick-Ass Guy to see where he puts these cap can traps out. You might have been watching previous tournaments, watching the cap can special, I mean.
Because what's really weird is we can find out that there's a captain on the team, and we don't look for captain traps, and we don't shoot them out.
Nope.
We just run through them and set them off and lose 50 health.
So it looks like he's setting them up over Sunrise side, probably expecting a push from that side, which is interesting considering the attackers played pretty well coming from service entrance and upstairs. So
10 seconds insertion.
we'll see where he puts his remaining. How many more has he got left? 3 left still.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
And is he going to try the spawn peek, or is he just trying to play mind games with the attackers? Okay, so fairly standard Capcan traps on the common entry points. Not like other Capcan traps you see just in random doorways, nowhere near sight. They're always the ones that clip you. And it looks like an office side push. We've got all of the attackers over this side, with Negi on the roof. Any roamers around? No, none this side. So there's free reign here into Blue Bar, and Kick-Ass being the closest to them in Sunrise. So let's see how the attackers respond to this. Are they going to be droning him out? Yes, Panic sees Kick-Ass in there, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a collapse on him just to flush out that defender. Rexroy takes some damage. Who has done that? Not sure. Let's see what action's going on over here again. This seems to be where the push is coming from. Blessed Lucky takes down Kick-Ass, so that is the roamer in Sunrise gone. Any other roamers? Evan upstairs here in luggage, and Raptors just above on Cool Vibes stairs. Are the attackers aware of this? I'm not sure, but it looks like all of the attackers are over this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Squizzy over here in office. So it's a fairly straight push, there's no pincer movement. Going So Lucky is watching Cool Vibes with Raptors so close. I think he's just going to be watching the kitchen door, there's no need to peek that. Evan see anything down here? No. And I think they're aware of Raptors up here. There's a couple of flashbangs gone his way. Yeah, Glenn Lucky has been holding this angle for a solid minute. That is commitment to it. And will Raptors pick anybody off? No, two people in sight, 3 people in sight. And they just ran straight past Raptors. He doesn't even know they were there. He takes down one. He missed a diffuser. Oh, he's down. Habana's defusing. They got off. It's just Evan now. Let's see if he can retake sight. He is out here in Garden. Courtyard. Glenn Lucky, Panic, and Negi. That was very unfortunate on Raptor's part there. Just missing the diffuser going down. Could have been 2 nice, easy kills. He'll kick himself for that. And this is looking very unlikely for the Vigil. Yep, and the attackers win that again. Another very, very slow push and then just a collapse on site. It's crazy to see, really.
You could definitely put a decent amount of blame on Raptors for that, but how many times have you held an angle?
Oh, it's siege timing.
Seconds, 20 seconds,
Yeah.
30 seconds, and go, all right, nothing's happening. You look away 1 second.
Yeah.
Everything happens right when you look away. So.
He was on those stairs for a good minute, and then as soon as he looked away, 3 people run into sight. It's unfortunate.
It's very, very unlucky. But like you said, it's siege timing, and the siege gods, well, it doesn't seem like they're in the favor today.
That was on a knife's edge there as well, with Glenn so lucky watching that angle. I thought as soon as he looked away that Raptors was going to get him, but unfortunately, as soon as he looked away, so did Raptors. It's like they were in sync. So. Okay, so we're going to hook up billiards this time again. Kitchen wasn't too successful for the green team, so I think they're going to go somewhere that's a little bit more comfortable. Looks like we've got a few more roamers now. Rexroy on the Ella. You could say that Jaeger's still a roaming operator now that he's 2 speeds. I don't know what you think about that, Lick.
I mean, like, you have solid roamers and 2 speeds. You really do. Like, you can outguess a roamer. A lot of people do. I mean, Legion you can use as a solid offsite roamer.
Yeah.
Honestly, Castle, after he gets all his stuff set up, he's a solid offsite roamer. Mind you, he does have the UMP 5, but even then, like, he's still a sufficient roamer. So I don't know why everybody was losing their mind, but I will agree that wasn't the right change for Jaeger, but it is a change that we have to live with now.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he was very, very strong as a 3 speed, but now he can just take more bullets, so I would rather be able to take a few more shots. I mean, and 2 speeds not a massive difference in my opinion. A lot of people would disagree, but...
They should have just taken 1 ADS from him, that's all they should have done.
Oh, is Parrot going to see Rexroy here? That looked like the outline of Ella. That would have been a nice pick. And then there's a crazy gunfight. Squidzy kills himself for a nade, and is that Glenn so lucky? Yes, takes down Rex with about 10 HP left. Parrot has taken a lot of hits here. She might have got a bit of the crossfire through the wall there.
Device in position.
Where are these roamers, though? Evan was down here at the start of the round, and he's now in kitchen, so he's going to try a little bit of a tighter angle on these guys in blue bar. Let's see if the attackers know that he's there. More than likely they don't. And it looks like all the attackers are down here in office, except for Panic out here on Aquarium balcony, so that's more of a standard push. I don't think he's aware that nobody's in there, although Parrot is droning for him. And I think Parrot is coming up now for the support. Taking out the mute jammers, just so we can get some more drones on site. And he's taken down through a tiny little punch hole, I think, from Raptors. That's a nice pick there on Panic with the diffuser down on the balcony. Bullet holes. We love to see bullet holes. So the defender's looking pretty strong here. It's 4v3. 2 of the attackers are practically one shot from any gun on the game. So be interesting to see how they play this out, how they're going to push. And it looks like, I think they're all on this balcony.
Attackers
Yes.
dropped the diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
40 seconds left. I think the attackers are a little bit confused as to where to go or how to push this. Evan's being a bit of a nuisance downstairs. I think he's just trying to... And that's an interesting way to get rid of an air jab. May have given away his position, but the attackers are upstairs. I doubt they're going to come downstairs this late to try and flush him out. And we're going for a default plant here. C4 ripped.
Attackers bomb diffuser has
Negi takes down Glenn so lucky. That is unfortunate.
15 seconds to go.
And Raptors takes down Negi and Lethal Parrot. I'm hoping through the bullet holes. Yes, perfect. That's redemption for the last round there. Good round by the defenders. They held them off pretty well.
That is every time you see the bullet holes, it makes you feel bad, but also like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, and that's such an obvious one as well. You can see all the way out onto that balcony through those bullet holes. It's
It would be even worse had he had an ACOG. But
Yes.
luckily, Jaeger no longer has his ACOG.
No, and we
so
saw
we
it.
don't have to worry about that.
And he's anchoring Jaeger there, so he is now the hybrid that we so dearly love. We got the switch now, so we've got 3-2 for Iana Montana. So 3 attacking rounds on this map, very good. I can't really say it's a attacking or defender sided map. It's very, very balanced in my opinion. So let's see if
So far, no round has come down to it was playing the objective. It
Yeah.
was
Attackers need to
kills.
locate and defuse bombs.
so we're going hook it and billiards for Iana Montana's first defense. Fairly similar lineup to what the Greens had, what Green Apple Gang had, with the addition now of Maestro, Parrot on Maestro. So he'll cause a nuisance there in Aquarium side, just give him more intel to his team. We've got Legion and Mozzie. Looks like Panic is just putting his little pests down here in Blue Bar and Sunrise, just to stop any intel coming in from those sides.
5 seconds to go.
I'm very interested to see how Kickass is going to
Attackers
play
have located a bomb. Attackers objective is to defuse
Nook.
a bomb.
Nook? How would you say that? Lick. I usually say
Nook.
Nook. Yeah. I've heard people call it very, very different names, like Nook.
Well, she's Danish, if I'm not wrong. So you'd have to be able to speak Dutch, be able to pronounce her name correctly. Sadly, I only speak a little bit of German and French, other than English, so I couldn't tell you how to pronounce it. Even then, Dutch just sounds like you're just kind of making words up as you go along. Same with Norwegian. So if you guys speak Dutch or Norwegian, that's how I think of your language.
See if Raptors can get a cheeky grenade kill behind the Aquarium bar. I know there's an ADS there, so that is a frag gone. And we're looking like a VIP push this time from the attackers. So they're keeping away from Aquarium like Iana Montana did. And let's see how they can do this. And I think Glenn So Lucky is on his own here. At the top of Cool Vibes. I'm not sure if the defenders know where the attackers are coming from. Everybody is fairly close to sight.
The one thing I do want to point out while everybody's paying attention, everybody's drone is out somewhere in the world.
Yes.
All except for Kickass. He's the only one who hasn't sent out his drone. I want you to notice that.
Okay, so Nook is finally coming into the building. And straight away hit by a Legion Mine, so cover is blown. That is unfortunate. Slow attack again. We've got just over a minute left. Kickass Guy, Evan and Kickass Guy, the only people to lose some health. Oh, Panic as well. Scratch that. And that's the Legion taking down the Nook. So 5v4 for the defenders. And I think they're just going to set up shop now and wait for the attackers to come to them.
Enemy spotted. Second floor.
And there's been a rotate now to Aquarium Balcony, so if it works for one team, surely it can work for the next. And that's a great pick on Negi there by Evan. So 4v4. Aquarium control is now for the attackers. Let's see how the defenders respond to this. Lucky takes down Demon. Raptors takes down Panic. Evan's down. And I think that was, yes, that was with the Evil Eye. Parrot using Maestro's ability perfectly. Takes down Raptors as well. 3v1 for the defenders. And I'm not sure they're aware that Rex is down here in
Operators, you are out of time.
Sunrise. No, they weren't aware. So yeah, good round for the defenders. I think the attackers just kind of lost their way there. Didn't really know where to push from.
Yeah, it looked like once Nook got killed, they all just kind of went, what? And then just wasn't for sure what to do from there. I mean, it happens from time to time.
Yeah.
You'll have a solid push. Everything feels like it's going well. It's going great. Somebody dies, and you go, I don't know how to play anymore.
Yeah.
It happens.
It does happen, yeah, especially in tournaments.
So it's completely understandable. I am happy that they were able to readjust and kind of start to get moving back to another site, or at least another angle to push from. It would have been a little better had they pushed it maybe a little sooner, would have had a little extra time, especially go after that Maestro. And I'm very surprised that they did not see that Maestro cam.
Yeah, it's completely overlooked, and that cost them the round,
and they
really.
had a sledge there. They had a sledge there to deal with it. So, hindsight. Yeah. So we'll have to see what they do.
They'll learn from that. They'll be looking out for Maestro cams. Negi playing Maestro this time. Parrot has switched off to Jaeger, so maybe she'll be roaming a little bit. That'll be nice to see a bit of a roaming Jaeger. I did notice that Kick-Ass Guy did 6-pick off of Nook onto Sophia. And just for you guys, I've not showed the leaderboard a lot, so Spencer Lucky here, 10 kills. He's playing really, really well. Other than that, it's pretty even spread. Evan and Raptors, 6 kills, 7 kills.
Attackers are moving.
I wouldn't be surprised if a few people get double digits in this game. Raptors, Evan, possibly Parrot as well.
Well, I mean, we have potentially 2 more rounds, so we want to see.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like the attackers are going to go for a little bit of a pinch here. Evan has gone upstairs into Hooker. Raptor's going up there with him. And it looks like top floor control, actually, for the attackers. Where is Parrot roaming? Here she is in theatre. She's aware that people are going to be pushing up here.
Perimeter defense active.
With all other defenders, I think, on site. Yep. Nice bunch of camping, anchoring defenders. So only one defender to take out up here, and Parrot is rotating back down the stairs. Could she be getting into a firefight soon? Quite possibly, with Raptors in penthouse now. Maybe he's aware that she is there. Coming close, and she is down. I think that was Evan that took her down. Yes, it was. So that is the one Roman defender gone. Evan just making double sure that there's no other defenders up here with him. Yeah, everybody else on site. Demon takes down Panic. Was that? From outside, through into bathroom. Nice pick there. 5v3, 5v2. Rex takes down Squizzy. And I think that was from above. How are the defender's going to deal with this? And they're going for the kitchen push now. Lucky is down. Raptor's got him through the floor, I think. Yeah. Let's watch how Negi is going to respond to this. 5v1. Odds are against it, but you know, she's got the older. You can easily take down a team with that gun. And Evan takes her down, so that's a flawless round by the attackers. Really good push there. Got the top floor control. And the rest is history.
That was very unlucky on Demon's part. Or not Demon. I forget who was playing. Legion, or not Legion. God, it would help if I could remember. Operator Smoke.
In the bathroom.
Out. Yeah, with a minute 20 left.
Yeah.
Being taken out. Hadn't used any of those toxic babes. So that's 30 seconds that you could have killed off the clock just instantly given to the attackers to be able to do whatever they want, and they were able to use it so well.
Yeah, I didn't see if the bathroom wall was opened up. I think there was a few bullet holes in there. Maybe it was broken at the
From the
top.
way it looked, it was from the hatch upstairs.
Demon was
Came
outside.
down
He was
into the
outside,
bathroom.
and
Oh, he was?
yeah, he was outside at the service door, I believe. And he just picked through. I think through the wall. It might have been a wall bang. It might have been through an opening. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't get a good angle on that.
Attackers need to locate
So we
and
were
defuse as many
teased
bombs
then
as they
by
can.
the clash, but Panic has 6 picked off onto the Vigil, and Parrot is playing Frost, an operator we don't see all too often. So it'll be interesting to see where these Frost smokes go. I imagine upstairs to try and stop anybody rappelling into the penthouse window.
I would love if she put one just in the middle of the hallway.
Honestly, it's
Somebody
the
walk through it.
Wall reinforced.
it's the ones in plain sight that catch you out. It really is. You say the same for the cap cans.
Yeah. Basically, any operator
5 seconds
that is a
remaining.
trap
Going
operator, minus Legion because they're a little bit invisible,
Attackers must
like
locate
it,
and defuse the bomb.
you are bound to walk through it.
Oh
even
yeah,
if you see
100%,
it.
100%. Let's see where the attackers are coming from this time. So Evan over here by himself. Though it looks like he's rotating across to service. I think it's going to be a service push this time around. They're probably expecting that clash
Cover me!
that was 6 picks. So
The one thing I do want to point out how interesting it was that Parrot set up the shield backwards to make it look like they were trying to hold penthouse rather than trying to hold theater.
yeah, it's all the mind games that come into play. It looks like that all of the attacking team here are at the service door. I think they're just going to try and brute force their way in here. Evans in, he's down. That's the older taking him out. So Negi with a great pick there. And I think he had the diffuser. So the diffuser is down in service. I'm not sure they're aware of that. Zofia is right up here. Oh no, it's not Zofia. My apologies. It is the IQ of Raptors. Kick-ass guy down. Rex takes down Glenn, so lucky. All these wall bangs. That wall is a wall of death, it seems. Raptors takes down Parrot. And how it's switched to a 2v4.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Panic takes down Kick-ass. I can't even keep up. 1v1. Demon versus Panic. And Panic knows that the diffuser is down here, so Demon really needs to play this smart and patiently. Maybe throw a drone out. I think he's got one left. He does. There we go, he takes that Q out. And Panic is just sitting here. Freely. And there we go, Demon gets the drone out just to try and get a bit of intel for himself. Still 30 seconds here, there's time for him to push up. And it just pushes around, siege timing as usual. And Panic takes down Demon, so yeah, a little bit of a crazy round there.
Just a little bit. I did like the brute force effort there. The sad thing is just it kind of felt like towards the end nobody was really able to get a hold of their shots.
Yeah, it just seemed
But,
like
I
a lot
mean-
of spraying through walls and just hoping.
But I mean that's siege regular, you know, just hoping a bullet lands where you need it
Yeah.
to. So
So match point now for Iana Montana. They've played the defense pretty well. That there, I think, came down to the attackers just brute forcing their way in, and that older that Negi was playing there with Maestro. It's just a laser beam, so anyone that walks into that is instantly mowed down.
And not to mention the 81 rounds. Like,
Yeah,
you can spray
yeah.
for days,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So we're going back to Hooker Billiard. So these are the only two sites that we've seen. I guess the Theatre Penthouse is now, it's just off the meta, isn't it? No one really plays that very much. It's not the strongest of sites.
The main issue is the double window.
Yeah.
Because once you get a hold of that, you essentially just gain control of one entire site.
Interesting to see that all of the drones here downstairs. So maybe they're going to be going for a sunrise push here and up a cool vibe stairs.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers discovered the location of a bomb. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Parrot here again with Maestro. She played very well with Maestro on this site. The last time around, killing Evan with the Evil Eye, so I'm assuming the attackers will definitely be looking out for those this time around.
I do want to point out the bringing the bandit to Havana from being able to open up the rotates there, or the wall into billiards.
Yeah, definitely. That just having any part of that wall open as a defender is always in the back of your mind that you're going to get shot. So very, very clever there, just to bandit that off. Okay, so nothing happening as of yet. Raptors and Evan here on VIP balcony. Demon, I think, is droning them in. Where is their last attackers? Rex right on the roof with Kick-Ass Guy. So, a minute in, I think they're just trying to find their feet, see where the defenders are playing, and go from there. So, they're aware that the Legion is playing on bars. Unfortunately, Book losing his nades. Can't do anything about that. Maybe throw a stun down there, just for good measure. Okay, so we've got Negi, a lone roamer here down in office/lounge. No pushing coming from this side with Panic down in the kitchen. But it looks like the attackers are going to rotate here to an aquarium push. Seems to be the favoured option. Let's see if Negi is aware that they are repelling there. Maybe get a pick from underneath. Kick-Ass Guy over here in theatre. So yeah, it looks like they're trying to get a top floor pinch. I don't think they've got anything to stop the rotates on the stairs though. So here's Raptors in aquarium. Let's see if that Maestro Cam knows that he is there. No, he's out. Slow round for the attackers here. I think the pressure might be on, considering this is match point. And here comes the push from aquarium. Panic takes down Raptors, Parrot takes down Demon, 15 seconds left on a 5v3. Evan takes down Glenn so lucky with a great pick. Parrot with, how many kills is that for Parrot? Triple kill.
5 seconds to go.
And that's the game. Squizzy takes down Rexroy. A really, really good defense there by the defenders. The attackers just seem to be a little bit confused, I think.
That's kind of what it looked like, but you know, they did a very good job. They were able to almost push him to full round count. Raptors doing a wonderful job being able to break double digits. So we'll just have to see if they're able to bring anything more. Here comes soon. But so far, they did a fantastic job, and congrats definitely to Iana Montana for bringing out another win. So far, undefeated in this tournament.
Yeah, really good game there. Quite frag heavy. So yeah, we'll stop the stream there, and we'll see you guys in the next one.